You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, follow in your bloodline. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Where you came, is it who you are?
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This brought in out past the 20. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now. It's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
15 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10
Here we
at
go,
the
here we go.
33-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll go play action with Nix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Koski Merritt. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 7, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, catch made by McClaurin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Cougar 19.
Toss, right side, and here's Koski Merritt. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A screen set up for Koski Merritt, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Well cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Knicks. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just...
Oh, big hole, left side. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. That's a gain of 72 yards.
First and goal, Denver.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and goal, Harvey. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We'll start out here with an option to the left. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Krosky Merritt to run again. Past midfield to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the
19
39-yard
Tiger,
line.
19 Tiger.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cut. Let's go.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Nix to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. On the run to the right. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harvey. A dive, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70. Riggs. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds. 1-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
On the check.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
To the air again is Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Liking 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Krosky Merrick trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Okay, ready?
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Krosky Merrick, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Corey Krosky Merrick, touchdown Washington.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game. Winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Claude Martin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A run once more, that's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
that'll be intercepted. Picked off by Claude Martin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 19-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here's we start the second half.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60.
Now an option here, left side, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. Complete there by Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Lawrence Armstrong. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Third and long.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hold on, set.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback. But the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. He's still on his feet. Off to the races. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 21-yard line.
Now to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Kill.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Ready? Let go! Let go!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McFlurry. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go, strike! Steady!
On the give, Krosky Merritt. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call.
'65, 60, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. from the 41. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Into space. And he's into the end zone yet again. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 42, Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll go play action with Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
6 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
6 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. Whoa. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
For the Broncos.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready.
On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick slant on the money to McLaurin. He's into the clear again. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Okay, break. 19 Tiger.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, break.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Bombers. Oh, kill. Ready?
Here's Nix to throw. And that ball incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Second down. Nix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll come up now for second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and...
He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5. Back to throw is Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Throwing is Nix. That is caught by Bryant. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Here's first and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.